y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liliana Joy, and on this channel we like to focus on body care, especially Bath and Body Works, but also lifestyle here and there. And in today's video, we are going to be doing another review. Today's review and comparison, in-depth review and comparison, is about Carried Away. So if that sounds like something that you'd enjoy, hope you keep watching. I cannot lie, I was so excited to do this video because I love this fragrance. I really love this fragrance, and I was so excited to go ahead and do this video because of how much I love this fragrance and how excited I was to do comparisons. So we're going to go ahead and do an in-depth review and comparisons with Carried Away. This is a Y2K scent. This was brought back this year for SAS. But the notes are lush raspberries, juicy pear nectar, white jasmine, and whipped vanilla. Let's go ahead and start with the fragrance mist as usual. I love it. I cannot wait for spring, you guys. I really prefer spring for fragrances. Like, I'm so excited for spring. This is so juicy. This has, okay, when I have pear fragrances, I mostly get pear. I can't really tell any of the other notes, and to me, this is not, I mostly get pear in this, but I do get a little bit of that raspberry. I don't smell any florals in this, honestly. Yeah, when you first spray it, I don't think I smell any florals. Let me go and test it out on my skin. Yeah, no florals whatsoever when I first spray it, but I'm sure that'll probably dry down to it. So while we wait for that to dry down, I'm going to go and talk about this. This is a really sweet, juicy, almost drippy fruit kind of scent. This is so good. I really love the pear and the raspberry in here. And the whipped vanilla makes it like a little bit sweeter. It just adds on like a touch of sweetness. Okay, I was right. So it did dry down with a little bit of jasmine in there, but there's not too much. So if that floral note is scaring you away, I promise that it does not smell too much like florals when it dries down. It smells so good and so sweet and just so fruity and such a good girly fragrance. If you're really into girly fragrances, I absolutely love that. This is $16.95 and it's still available, so I go ahead and recommend that you go ahead and go pick this up. So that's the fragrance mist. Time for the body lotion. This has the exact same notes. This is so much sweeter in the body lotion. Like, it actually smells like candy. Like, it smells like a fruit candy. It smells, ooh. Sorry, there's like some in the, it smells like fruit candy, like a fruit snack. I don't know why it's super sweet in the body lotion. I feel like this has almost like a nectar-y kind of sweetness. It smells so good. I love this. They smell pretty similar. I just feel like it's like a little bit sweeter in the body lotion. But I really love this fragrance. Such a good, fruity, very girly fragrance. So that's the review. Let's go ahead and get into the comparison. So I have 5 fragrances for today's comparison. All of them have pear, and by all of them, I mean all of them. To me, in all of these fragrances, I mostly smell pear. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one. First one is Poppy. This has notes of fresh morning dew, wild poppies, sugared rhubarb, and juicy pear. So when I first smelled this one, I immediately thought of Poppy. This one smells very similar to me. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and test it out. Okay. Yeah. They smell very similar when you first spray them. The only thing that I would say is that this one's a little sweeter because this one has florals in it. So this one's a little less sweet, but it's still sweet. Like, it's still a sweet pear fragrance, but it's less sweet than this one because this one does not have much floral in it, but it does have vanilla. They smell very similar. Like, if you have both of them, like, you don't need both if you don't want to get both, because they do smell very similar. However, Poppy dries down to more of a floral scent. When it dries down, I get a little less of the pear and more of the poppies in this. Yeah, so this dries down to more of a florally scent. When this dries down, it doesn't get too florally. It still stays pretty sweet, so that's pretty much the difference. But first spray, I thought that these were the exact same scent because they smell just so similar to me, but they're not. So that's Poppy. Next one is Sapphire Moon. I saw someone compare these, and I was like, okay, I'm going to compare them too because might as well. I want y'all to hear my opinions. This has notes of sparkling pear, sheer freesia, and moonlit musk. Okay, so this one to me, I already know how it smells. I smell this all the time. This one has a Really nice pear scent, but it's not super juicy like the other pears in this video. It's softer. It's more softer. This is like a very clean pear scent. That muskiness makes it like clean. And that freesia makes it a little powdery. It's still sweet from the fruitiness, but it's not super overly nectary sweet like Carried Away is. But this is more of a clean pear. Way less sweet than Carried Away. They have the same bases, like they're the same family, but they're not the exact same scent, because this one definitely is less sweet and more of a clean pear. This one's super sweet and more like a candy kind of pear. So that's Sapphire Moon. Next one is Sweet Pea. I'm really excited to compare these one because this one, they have two of the exact same notes. So Sweet Pea, watery pear, sugar freesia, luscious raspberry, and soft musk. I haven't smelled this one in a while. Okay. They smell very, very similar. However, in the Sweet Pea, I definitely get more of the Sweet Pea in the raspberries than I do pear. But the pear is still there. Pear is definitely still there. But I do get more of the Sweet Pea in the raspberries. And again, this one is not as sweet as Carried Away. Carried Away is pretty sweet because of the vanilla. This one's very, very sweet. It still smells like fruit snacks. This one smells sweet, but it has a floral touch to it. Like, definitely, this is more like clean, fruity, floral pear. This is still super, super sweet to me. So, similar, but definitely not the same. So, that's Sweet Pea. Gingham Fresh. This is one of my favorite pear fragrances. This notes rubbed off. Juicy pear, sparkling clementine, and fresh. Is that jasmine? Hold on, let me look. Okay, fresh daisy. Sorry, I had the body cream down here. So, I love this one. I actually got backups, but we're not going to talk about that yet. So, okay, so when I spray this, I immediately get that pear, but I get super bright pear. It's not like super, super sweet necessarily, but it's still sweet, you know? The daisies in here gives it a touch of, like just like a touch of freshness. It's like a fresh cut pear. I don't really smell the clementine in here. I don't get any citrusy notes, but this is more like a fresh, just kind of cut pear, like a super ripe, fresh pear. This is definitely more of a fresh pear, but not super fresh. Like, it's not like laundry smelling, but it smells like a clean pear still. This one, again, is super, super sweet. So they smell similar. I feel like they both have really prominent pear notes, but they're not the same because this one's a little bit fresher and this one's a little sweeter. So, and the last one, which is actually one that you guys don't know that I have, because this is actually a SAS product that I got, but I'm just putting it in the video because I really want to go ahead and add it in here while I have it. I'm not gonna wait. I just want to put this video out really badly, but I really want to add it in here to review it. Not review it necessarily, but compare it to Carried Away. So this is Wild Sand. I got this for during SAS. So notes are prickly pear fruit, cactus flower, and warm agave nectar. Let's go ahead and do this. I haven't actually smelled this one too much, but we're gonna see. So when I first smell this, I get a really big hint of floral, like super, super florally. But this has a perfumey quality to it. This is definitely a perfumey fragrance. And this probably will be going on my perfumey shelf up there. I have a shelf just full of Bath & Body Works fragrances that are perfumey to me. And this one will be going up there. This one is definitely more of a perfumey floral fragrance with a little bit of pear and a little bit of nectar, but not too much pear. I don't smell the pear too much. I feel like the floral really takes over in this, but I don't hate it. I really like this one. Yeah, when you first spray it, you just get like a huge like wave of floral of the cactus flower, but it's not overly florally, I would say. I would say that you could definitely smell the pear and the agave nectar, but they're not prominent. They're not super prominent. But they're there. They're definitely there. But this is more perfumey, way more floral. This is not perfumey at all. This is also way less floral than this one. So they're definitely very, very different, but they do have pear in them still. So I wanted to go ahead and compare them. So that's Wild Sand. And that was actually the last comparison I had. I don't have any more pear fragrances, I think. I don't think I do. But if you enjoyed this video, I hope you guys keep on watching for more. And also comment down below what would you like for me to review next. And if I have it in my collection, I'll go ahead and do that for y'all because I think it's so fun to do these. I have no idea. It's just very, very fun. So that is my review and my in-depth review and comparisons for Carried Away. And I'll go ahead and see you guys in another one. Have a beautiful day. Bye.